this is Kevin. Today I'm making buttermilk blueberry pancakes. There's a lot of traditions in the fire department, and this is one of them. Every Sunday is brunch, and I make the pancakes, sausage and gravy, bacon. Sometimes I'll do fried potatoes and always scrambled eggs. So for dinner, I always had rotisserie chicken and steak. So that's my tradition for Sunday. So I'm going to be making here half a batch, but I'm going to be saying the whole batch. So you do 600 grams or 4 cups of sifted flour. Now, if you want, you can go ahead and put the other ingredients, but I just like to and sift it all together, but I do the flour first. All right, and then you do 4 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 eggs, 4 eggs for a full batch. Get rid of the scale. You're going to do a quart of buttermilk. And you're going to do about 4 tablespoons of oil. Mix it all up. And then sometimes you might have to add just a little bit more liquid. And so what I do is I just take some milk and I'll pour it into the container of buttermilk just to get the last little bit of buttermilk that could be at the bottom. And then I'll just pour in a little bit at a time just to get it the consistency that I want. And that's it. So I'm going to let this sit while the griddle is heating up. And then I'll be back and we'll start making pancakes. Okay, the griddle's ready. So I got the pancake batter. Now I use 16 ounces of frozen blueberries and I put them in a strainer and thaw them out. And that also rinses the blueberries because if you rinse them, you'll have Smurf pancakes. So make sure you rinse them really well. So we got the blueberries in the pancake batter. Mix that up. Put a little bit of oil on your griddle. And you do not have to do a griddle. You can do it in a pan, whatever you have. But I like my griddle. So I got the oil on there, leave everything aside. Now I always do just a little test, just to make sure the griddle is ready. And I like a little taste of the pancake while I'm making them. Here's my little test. God, they're awesome. Now, my great niece, Sophia, she asked me to make these pancakes, so I wanted to give a shout out to her. So now, my griddle can do about 5. So you want to pour the batter out. I don't know if you can see me doing it. Let me kind of get out of the shot. Just pour them out. If you make them about that size right there, you'll get 24 pancakes, right around 24. So you're gonna let them cook, get that out of the way, and they'll start bubbling. And you wait for the bubbles to kind of go throughout the whole pancake, and then you'll know it's ready to flip. But I always check. Now, I make it in 2 different bowls now because I have some of my family that do not like blueberry. I know it's hard to believe, but they don't like them. So I make some naked pancakes, and then what I call them, and then some of the grandkids like chocolate chips. So after I do some naked ones, I'll put chocolate chip in the batter and then make them up. The chocolate chips, I can't do them first because then every pancake tastes like chocolate. So this pretty much bubbles all throughout, and I'll peek it and it's nice and golden brown. So I'll just flip them. Don't they look good? Oh, they're awesome. Such an easy recipe, and they just taste great. And we have maple trees on our property, and our neighbor will tap the maple in the spring, and then he gives us homemade maple syrup, which is awesome. But you use any syrup you like. We're just fortunate to have that. So now I just kind of pat it down, make sure that the batter is not coming through the top, and I'll peek at the bottom, and I'll just flip them over. You don't really have to do this. I do. Just to kind of push down and make sure that the batter doesn't come through the pancake. If you don't see any batter, they're done. Keep on doing this until we're done. There you go. Buttermilk blueberry pancakes. So give these a try. I know you'll love them. Enjoy.